Hi, second grade mathematicians. I hope that you are all doing well. I am going to walk you through this week's journal, our math journal for week 7. So you have your table of contents that tells you your work for each day and your optional Monday math activities. For our first day, Tuesday, for mental math, you will be mentally adding these 2-digit numbers, and there are some optional challenge problems. Remember that you are adding these mentally, so think about efficient strategies you can use to add these large numbers. For Tuesday's problem solving, you are working on a flower problem. You have your example up here with one possible strategy, and you have a chance to try your own problem. Remember, if you want to have the problems read to you, you can click on these orange audio buttons and press play right here. Also, something exciting to notice is that after you've tried the first problem with the green numbers, you can challenge yourself with the more challenging orange numbers and even the red numbers. I'm excited for you to take on that challenge. For Tuesday's Fluency, you are working on doubling numbers, hopefully mentally, in your big, beautiful math brain. Type in your answers here. Try the 2 groups of and the 4 groups of challenge right down here. Challenge yourself and see if you can do it mentally. If not, use a paper pencil and figure it out. For Wednesday's mental math, you are again doing some addition mental, but notice that you are adding a 3-digit number and a 2-digit number. So one number has hundreds and the other number does not. How can you mentally add these numbers? Be sure to try those optional may do problems down below. And for problem solving, you get to work on a problem about cookies in a basket. So again, there are challenge numbers that you can try after you've done the green numbers, and be sure to take a picture of your work and insert it here. Remember, you can insert a picture by clicking Insert, Image, and Camera, then taking a picture with your webcam. All right, and for Wednesday's Fluency, you have some more challenge problems looking for the difference between 2 numbers or subtracting numbers. Remember to think about those big friendly numbers you can jump to. So with the difference between 150 and 56, what's that first friendly number you would jump to? Maybe 60? And then another friendly number would be 100 and 150. Those are super efficient jumps to look for the difference between those 2 numbers. You might even challenge yourself to make it from this number, 56, all the way to 100 in one big jump. You would only have 2 jumps to look for the difference between here. Find a strategy that works for you. So try all of these problems and try the challenge one down at the bottom. For Thursday's mental math, you again are looking for the difference between 2 numbers. Thinking about those friendly numbers in between, they do become a little bit more challenging as you go down, and try that challenge problem again at the bottom. Okay, and for Thursday's problem solving, you are looking at a problem about jelly beans. Be sure to look at the example up above and some of the solution strategies and try the problem on your own. Try the green numbers, the orange numbers, and the red numbers. Take pictures of your work. You can even take 3 pictures of the green, orange, and red problems and insert 3 pictures here. Or like we used to do in the classroom, take your whiteboard and you can draw a line, and you could have 3 different boxes or 4 boxes to try the 3 number choices. Be sure to insert a picture of your work. Let me zoom out a little bit here. And for Thursday's Fluency work, you are helping Mrs. Navarro put 5 pencils in each of her pencil boxes. So you will take the pencils and drag them into the box and fill in the boxes so that there are 5 pencils in each box. Then fill in the questions down at the bottom. How many pencils does Mrs. Navarro have in all? And write an equation to match your thinking up above. For your number of the day on Friday, you are making the number 135 in at least 6 different ways. And remember that challenge? Think of a super creative way that no one else in second grade did. You might be using addition, subtraction. You might even start thinking about multiplication with groups of, maybe even division. All right, and for Friday's problem solving, we have another problem about Mrs. Navarro and all of the walking she has been doing. You'll see below that this is a number string problem. There are many different numbers that you are adding together. So think about how you will efficiently put those numbers together. You might be looking for ways to make tens or ways to make hundreds. There might be doubles or near doubles that can help you. Think carefully about those numbers to help you be more efficient. You'll insert a picture of your work down below right here. For Friday's Fluency, you are working on doubling. So double these 2 and 3 digit numbers and enter your answer right in the box. And at the end of the week, we have our optional math activities. Here's the first one. It's which one doesn't belong. So look carefully at the 4 number strings in the boxes and think, which one do you think does not belong and why? And then you can ask a family member, which one do they think doesn't belong? Do you have the same answer or do you have a different answer? You can explain your reasoning in the box below. Here's another really fun one. Take a look at our image and answer the question, how many? Then go ask someone else in your home how many they saw. What did you count? How did you count? Were they the same? Were they different? Type your thinking in the box below. And this is super fun. Your teachers have put together a game. So some of you may have used Nearpod, and for some of you, it may be new. So what you do is click on the link right here. You can tell that we'll be practicing decade doubles, and you will open Nearpod in a new page. And first thing you'll need to do is enter your name. And there's a other box down below. I usually like to put my teacher's name. So I'm going to use AJ's name, and we're going to say his teacher is Mrs. DeMarco. Then you click Join Session, and you have a really fun game. The directions are up at the top right here. It says match the doubles to their sums. You can see some of the cards are hiding under those directions, so you can click this tiny blue arrow to send those directions back up. So let me see. I'm going to think about 90 plus 90. I know that's the same as 180 because 9 plus 9 is 18, so 90 plus 90 is 180. After you've found all the matches, make sure you do all of them, you can click this blue arrow here to go to the end of the Nearpod lesson. Once you're sure that you're done, you can close out that tab to go back to your math journal. Here I am, back at the math journal. So now I can scroll down. Another optional game is to play the dice doubling game. Remember, you click on the die to get the link, and then you can drag 2 dice onto the screen or 3 for an extra challenge. And that is it for week 7. I hope you have a wonderful week. We are so proud of all the hard work you are doing.